We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Wednesday, July 26th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for tuning in. And just a reminder that Newsbreak comes to you each weekday at 7 a.m. You can watch it on djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal's mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. I'm going to take a quick look at news, sports, and weather for Northeast Mississippi. Let's start with the weather forecast. For today, going to have partly cloudy skies, high of 97 degrees, low of 74, just a 20% chance of rain. Looking ahead 3 days, Thursday partly cloudy with a high of 98, low of 77, 20% chance of rain. Thunderstorms are likely on Friday, high of 87, low of 71. The chance of rain is 90%. And then Saturday, partly cloudy skies, high of 89, low of 66, 20% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories from the Daily Journal and djournal.com on this Wednesday. Bill Stone, the Mississippi Senate's Democratic leader, is stepping down from his District 10 post. The Holly Springs legislator's resignation is effective Monday. The reason? He's taking a new job as manager of the Holly Springs Utility Department. The 51-year-old said he's going to miss being a lawmaker and serving as minority leader, but this new job will allow him to be home more. Stone has experience running utilities. He oversaw Ashland's utility department while serving as mayor of that Benton County town. The Holly Springs utility is considered a large one for the Marshall County town of about 7,500. The department provides water, gas, and electricity in parts of a five-county, two-state region serving more than 11,000 customers. Governor Phil Bryant will call a special election to fill the vacancy, probably for November the 7th. The Tupelo Public School District is proposing a $105.4 million budget with no tax increase for the upcoming school year. The proposed budget was presented and discussed at a public hearing Tuesday at the Hancock Leadership Center. It includes funds from the district's $44 million bond issue passed in 2015. The TPSD School Board will vote on adopting the budget at its August 8th meeting. Of the $105.4 million in expenditures, the district plans to spend $54.6 million, or about 52%, on instruction. That includes expenses related to the district's new STEM initiative. Bond-funded projects are classified in the budget as operational or facilities expenditures. The district has proposed spending $21.5 million on operational expenses and $8.8 million on facilities. The district expects about $81 million in revenue for the upcoming year. The difference between the district's revenue and expenditures will be made up by funds left over from previous school years and bond funds. Both of Mississippi's senators voted on Tuesday to begin debate on efforts to roll back the Affordable Care Act. The procedural vote to open legislative debate succeeded only narrowly. Senators deadlocked 50-50, and Vice President Mike Pence cast the tie-breaking vote. In statements released on Tuesday, Senators Thad Cochran and Roger Wicker both touted Tuesday's vote as a long-awaited first step to fulfill a long-promised legislative goal. Wicker said health insurance costs are exploding, insurers are leaving the market, and Americans have fewer choices. Cochran pledged to work with colleagues to debate ideas to improve health insurance options. Even with debate open, the Republican majority that controls the Senate has not reached a consensus around an alternative to Obamacare. And in sports, Mississippi State's football team has hit the practice field earlier than normal. MSU became one of the first college teams in the country to start preseason camp on Tuesday. The early start is due to the elimination of two-a-day practices as well as an NCAA mandatory day off per week. Coach Dan Mullen said it will make for a big learning curve in how things are scheduled. When making out the schedule, he consulted with head trainer Dan Jacoby and strength coach Nick Savage. Player safety and recovery time are the big issues they tackled. After practices Tuesday and today, the Bulldogs will be off Thursday. They'll put on shoulder pads for the first time Friday, and starting Saturday, they'll move operations to the South Farm Fields at the edge of campus. The team's first practice in full pads is scheduled for Sunday night. MSU opens the season September 2nd against Charleston Southern. That's it for Newsbreak on this Wednesday. We do want to remind you to check out one of the podcasts we produce here at the Daily Journal, The Memo, all things Northeast Mississippi news and entertainment, with myself and W. Derek Russell. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday. Find it in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at memo.djournal.com. All the stories I talked about today you can find in your Daily Journal or at djournal.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at djournalnow. give our Facebook page a like as well. And that's it for Newsbreak on this Wednesday. I'm Brad Locke. We'll see you next time.